Hello, and welcome to your very first class of ALS I. My name is John Racine, and this is your very first class. There I am. Hello, how are you? I'm going to be telling you a little bit about me and a lot about this class and how we're going to do it this semester, maybe for the whole year. We don't know yet. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is ALS I for your Thursday fourth period class. And what is that exactly? Some of you know already. It's Academic Listening Strategies 1. And what does that mean? Well, academic means it's going to be about your university life, about your classes, the kinds of things you might learn in university. I think especially about lectures, because you'll be listening to lectures and other kinds of academic talk, like students talking about their subjects. So that's the academic part. And I think you know what listening is, right? Listening. And strategies, kind of a difficult word. I think you know the Japanese for strategies. But to put it in really simple English, we could call it a plan. That's a strategy, is a plan, or it's a tool, and it can help us to reach our goals. So in this case, our goal in this class is to become a better listener, right? To be better at academic listening. So that's going to be one of our goals in this class. And hopefully the strategies we learn in this class will help us to be better listeners. And the little I at the end of Academic Listening Strategies 1, well, that means it's first year. And most people would just call this the first year listening class, okay? So my name is John Racine. In katakana, it's Racine John, okay? Really, it's not Racine, it's Racine. And so what should you call me? If you see me on campus, would you say, hello, Racine? Well, maybe. I think we have four choices, basically. You might call me John, you might call me Racine, you might call me Mr. John, or you might call me Mr. Racine. What do you think? So you know my family name is Racine, right? My surname is Racine. And my given name is John. So which of these four might be good? Well, John's okay. John's very casual, but you can call me John if you like. Just keep in mind that not all of your teachers would like to be called by their first name. I think especially for a Japanese teacher, it would be very, a little bit rude, maybe too casual to say, you know, hello, Takahiro, when you should be saying Tanaka sensei or something like that, right? You can't call me Racine. No, it's not okay. That's my family name. That's like saying to Tanaka sensei, hi, Tanaka. Okay, a little bit rude, right? Too casual. It's okay between your friends if you want to call each other that, but you wouldn't call your teacher that. Mr. John. Okay, you can't say that either. I think you might know this, but in English, Mr. and Ms. are titles that we only use with family names. Okay, we don't use them with first names. So if you're thinking, well, in Japanese, I could say John Sensei, and that's okay. And Racine Sensei, of course, is okay. But that doesn't mean it's exactly the same in English, right? Okay, so Mr. John is not okay. And Mr. Racine is okay, because that's my family name, right? My surname. So you can call me John, or you can call me Mr. Racine, or there's a couple others, actually. You could say Professor Racine. I like that. I worked hard to be a professor. Or you could say Dr. Racine, right? Hakase. Those are all fine. Okay, so your choice. You can call me John or Mr. Racine or Professor Racine or Dr. Racine. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, oops, that shouldn't say ALS 2, that should say ALS 1. Okay, this is ALS 1. A couple things I want to talk to you about today are about YouTube, like this, this video, and about MyDoc. And that's where you will find the materials you need for this class. So let's take a look at those. Let me see if I can show you something here. So this is MyDoc. I hope you've seen it before. You will find just about everything you need on there for this class. Of course, like I said, YouTube, that's where you'll be watching videos like this. But anyway, when you go to MyDoc, you'll see a page like this, and you log in using your student number and your password. And you're going to go to the Courses and Materials tab up here. You're going to click on that. And then over on this side, you're going to find a list of your classes, okay, under My Courses. And if you take a look at our class, there it is, Thursday, 4th period. You can click on that. And over here on the left, you'll see course content. Okay, this is where everything will be that you need. And you can see right now, there's important information. And in that important information folder, you're going to find the syllabus. Actually, later, you'll probably find this video, a link to it here as well. So if you take a look at the spring syllabus, you click on there, and that opens up. And now I have to just change this so you can see it here. Okay, here we are. Spring of 2021. This is Academic Listening Strategies 1, Thursday, 4th period. And if we're back on campus in the fall, that's when you'll be seeing me. Otherwise, it's kind of at your pace, right? You can take a look at these videos anytime you like. And as long as you're completing the homework and you're staying up to date with your studies, just about any time's okay. So my name is John Racine. I have an office in Chuoto, which is the tall building right in the middle of campus. I'm on the 9th floor, room 936, but mostly this semester I won't be there. So please send me an email. If you have any questions at all, anything that's confusing or difficult, you can write to me, okay? It says here, in this class, we will try to develop your English listening skills. You will have many opportunities to listen to English lectures and presentations, meetings, and conversations between students. This semester's topics will include your health, the environment, and culture. You will also have a chance to practice your listening skills for the TOEIC test. By the end of these classes, you should be a better listener and a better note taker. These skills will help you in all of your classes and not just in your English classes. Okay, so if you get to be good at listening, good at catching the important parts of a lecture, and then you get good at note taking, knowing what's important, getting it in your notes, then that will help you in all of your classes, I think. In blue, it says here, this semester, most of our classes will be conducted via on-demand video, like this one, and online materials, which are the kind that you will find on MyDoc. So we will usually be using MyDoc and YouTube. Okay. There's the textbook. It's called Pathways, Listening, Speaking, and Critical Thinking. And it looks like this. Make sure that you get Pathways 2. Okay, don't buy Pathways 1. And make sure it says second edition. Okay, second edition. If it doesn't say Pathways 2 and it doesn't say second edition, then you've got the wrong one. Okay. The other thing to keep in mind is that it's listening and speaking. So don't get the reading and writing textbook. Okay. This is what you need. Okay. So it's Pathways 2. It's a blue one. It's got this cool road going through the mountains, a little car on it. That's the one you want for this class. Okay. That's the textbook. And we'll be talking about that pretty much every week after this. Okay, let's get back to the syllabus. So there's your textbook. Your grade will be based on the following. Okay, there's two big parts to this. One of these is class participation and homework. So it says here, a large portion of your grade this semester is based on your participation in class. Since most classes will be held on demand, you will be asked to complete short assignments almost every week. You should complete these before the next class so that I know that you've attended and you are keeping up with your work. So that just means instead of you coming to class and me checking, who's here, who's not here, I will give you little assignments. And if you do them, I'm going to mark you as present, okay? Because I know you're here, I know you're doing the work. If I see that you're not doing it, I'm going to mark you as absent, and that's not good. Just keep up with the homework, do the assignments when you see them. They're not long, there's just enough so I know that you've checked in and you're keeping up with your homework, you're keeping up with your studies, you're doing the listening activities and things like that. Okay, so that's half of your mark right there. And the other half are from unit tests. There will be 3 short tests during the semester. The first 2 are worth 15% of your final grade, and the third one is worth 20% of your final grade. So altogether, that makes 100% of your grade. And you probably know the grading scale used here at Dokyo. Okay, so you're trying to do your best, I hope. And basically, there's 3 tests plus the assignments almost every week, right? Okay. I think you know about this already. This is the Zenkari English attendance policy. Basically, it just says that if you miss 3 classes, that's okay. But if you miss that 4th one, you're in big trouble, okay? It's over, it's kubi. Okay, so don't fall behind in your homework. Just keep doing it. Just show me that you're present, right? Also, you may know that if you're late for class 3 times, that equals 1 absence. Okay, so be careful about that too. You don't have to worry about it though when we're online. Okay, you can just come in and do it at your own pace. But if we were in the classroom, I'd be marking that very carefully, and you have to come on time, or yeah, right? 3 lates equals 1 absence. 4 absences equals kubi. So please be careful. Okay, and here's our schedule for this term. You can see here, today is the first week. Okay, we've got 14 classes down here. And today is the first one. This video is for the introduction, the orientation to the class. Hold on a second.